EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Right to the air goes Young. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Shut up.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
On the double. Set.
The tight end going in motion to the left.
Check go.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go.
They send him right out of the slot. Whoa. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Set. Ready.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Eagles are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Range, your 70 range. Come on. Set.
The motion man is Sanders.
Set up.
On 1st down is Young. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Young. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Hut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
Ready?
Young. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. Set up.
To throw, Young. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Set. Hut.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 30. This has been a wild sequence. A big gainer there. Still not enough for the first down.
Just imagine how deep of a hole you have to dig yourself out to not pick up a first down. They were so far behind the sticks, Mike, that they ended up wasting one of their best efforts of the game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Set. Ready. Set. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on. Set.
They motion a receiver right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Set. Go.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. 3rd and 5.
Ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go right and find his running back. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go. Ready.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Go!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Down inside the 10. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. From a little closer, here's second and goal.
Set. Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Let's go.
Slot receiver headed right. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Set. Ready.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
Back to throw, Young. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Come on. Set.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
On second down, Young. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Set.
Young to throw on first and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Set.
The motion man is Sanders.
Set up.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll try the right side this time. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from 52 yards away. Sly's kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready. Hut.
To throw is Young. Off he goes. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Shut up.
Young to throw on 1st down. That one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these 2 squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Let's go.
A handoff here, up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. It's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
On the set. Come on. Set. Ready.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
19 Tiger. Go.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Returnable from the 17. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
Set. Get up.
Out of the shotgun, Young. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Ready.
Now Young. taking off. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. First and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Ready, set.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Hut, hut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
so as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Receiver in motion, going right. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Come on. Take off.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
They motion the slot man left. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Here we go, set. Go.
Now a handoff running right. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
70 Timberwolf.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Okay.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st down is Young. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the gun, it's Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive, continue to cut into that deficit, every possession.
He is in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Come on, set, ready.
Here's a run going left. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go.
Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a toss, right side. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready. Set.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Go.
It's 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Ready, break.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Slice extra point, up and good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
On the double.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set up.
They bring Chase in motion.
Set go.
They'll go play action with Young. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Set.
They bring Chase in motion.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Ready. Warrior 70. Go.
To throw is Young. To the left side, caught by Chase. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion.
So it's a win here for the Visitors.